Hey, everybody. I'm on an addiction kick, so let's just keep going. And, this is what we want, but this is how we can get there. Reduce max bullet spawn rate. Oh, make him heal me more? Hell yeah. We finally actually need more. The thing here is that, yeah, Once we get that, I think we're at a good point. Increase our health regen. I don't know. I think I should focus on other things, but actually real quick, I want to turn this off. I want to hop back into some challenges because we do still earn stuff while in challenges. So the first one I'm going to do, Broken Lab. This is quite honestly the easiest of the challenges. And the biggest thing is that I'm kind of doing these challenges every time I make like some significant changes, right? So first, this big one is breaking free of the box. Now, this challenge, I'm not going to be able to really get much better at this challenge unless I I don't know, if I get my speed like maxed out. More speed, more healing. I think we're capped on shield. So that, obviously, those will be good improvements. Making these crosses heal me more. Though, these are all changes that are going to be impactful. It's just that, minor changes aren't really going to impact me. Because the minor changes are offset by some bad luck or by just a couple bad plays. It's just not worth it just to grind out a couple more seconds. This, I'm hoping by not having a box, I'm hoping I can at least hit 2 minutes. Because I think we hit like 140-ish last time. But we have just so much more area to dodge. I mean, you have entire areas on the screen that have nothing. Oh yeah, more invulnerability. That'll make a difference too. So you can see we've got basically full health. We're at like what we were at prior. Yeah, no abilities makes this a little annoying, but I'll tell you, if we were able to hit 2.5 minutes, that's got to be a good buff. Although I really like just the idea behind these challenges in general, just because you're losing out on one element of the play to get a permanent increase on that specific element. You have no abilities, but by doing so, and by being, by showing your strengths at not needing it, you get a permanent buff to your charge. So you're always going to you can use more abilities by not using them. And then later on, there's also, don't get hit. You have no health. You literally can get hit once. But by showing your strength at that, you get a permanent buff there. Now that one's the most difficult for me because I use my health as a resource. I weigh what is the most important to not get hit by. What can I afford to get hit by? I wish I had hit 3 minutes there, but now we're at 1 point time times 1.44. Stuck is the difficult one. Is also like a pretty difficult one because that's a really hard one to just increase. It's also utilizing shockwave, which is I'm noticing a lot of them aren't even hitting me. So that's interesting. I like that there's an element of randomness here, which also means I guess that shrinking down actually is useful here. Because a lot of the firsts just don't hit me. Although this is like a really annoying thing where it's like movement is like kind of the core part of the game. You can only survive so long without moving. Like, period. There's not many things I can do to make my survival better. This is literally abilities and health. How much health you got? How much can you use your abilities? That said, okay, now let's see the buff. Now, times 1.17. That's pretty good. Fragile is difficult, so I would like to survive longer than a minute. That's my goal. Survive longer than a minute. My actual goal would be survive like 2 minutes, because that's got to be a decent multiplier. I mean, surviving longer than being stuck should be possible. I think it's just the thing about being stuck, I think, is that I actually don't get a benefit off of getting rid of the box by being stuck, because I'm stuck. So the box doesn't matter. Because it's like there's a box that's just the size of the square. Thing with having only one hit, which I'm going to be honest, I kind of forgot about for a second there, and I was doing some risky shit. But yeah, I mean, by removing the box, I have so much more mobility that I'm able to utilize all of this space. I thought I still had my shield. But now I have 1.17. So that's all I'm doing right now. It's to preface. That's how we're starting off. A good, solid 8 minutes just doing those. No, I think we did something else. I don't fucking remember. I don't know how much I've done here. I need more blue income. I need to put everything I've got into this corner. So I can't spend red and I can't spend blue. What that means is that we're spending this. And we're spending this. We still got plenty that we can do. So hop back into the simulation. Really, the biggest goal right now for red is hitting, I think it's 75,000 to up our blue generation. So that will definitely be useful. I gotta say, I really like the challenges, because, like, they're not even technically necessary, and I feel like they're not significant enough where they'll impact your ability to beat the game. But they're a nice little extra buff where if you're good enough, it's gonna make it just a little bit easier. I mean, I have a lot of extra charge time. Not using abilities is my biggest strength. So I get the biggest buff in abilities. Which, I mean, yeah, it's cool. But again, it's because of that viewing life as a resource, I think, is what it comes down to. Because it's true. I'm kind of not one hit because I have so much life and so much armor. I don't care about one hit. I care about series of hits. So I'll take one hit to get into a situation that's going to set me up to avoid, 5 more. I'll take a hit from a red to make sure I'm out of sight from a purple. And I think it makes sense. It's difficult to survive without getting hit. But also, I think I'm limiting myself because I only use these 2 abilities. And I think that last ability has the most power, but it's got a learning curve behind it. Because I've had this entire game where I've been able to be tiny. So at the end of the day, I'm most comfortable being tiny. Because that's what I've always known. That's what I've always used. I just remember not to go too much on the offense when it comes to these blues. Because, that's the thing, is, I can really go on an offense with them. I can, walk up to them with my shield on, get rid of them. And there's utility behind that. But for the most part, they're not that big of a threat. It's when there's a lot of them that they're a big threat. But for the most part, I can just stay out of their line, walk behind them, and I'm fine. They do make dodging a little more difficult, though. That's true. But you can also see, even here, I try not to use my abilities too much because I always treat them as, yes, they're a resource, but they're a life-saving resource. You'd think I'd view life as a life-saving resource. But, we might hit 4 minutes. I take that back. We will hit 4 minutes. I don't really know. Yeah. Where do you... What? What the fuck? So this is fascinating. Is it possible to get to this point without... You know what? I gotta say, I love the progression of this. Oh, this is the utility of the challenges. This is everything, because not being able to move, I'm now having to put into practice. I'm weirdly close. Am I just gonna... Oh my god. I didn't think we'd do it. This isn't what was supposed to happen. I did it on accident. Oh. What the fuck? Okay. So I beat it. Turn this game off and forget about it. I won't warn you again. Thank you for playing Minutescape. You won and are now trapped inside the game. At least the previous player is now free. Okay. So I won. So one would be like, you know, I could just... I mean, yeah, I can definitely keep playing. I certainly can. But, like, at the same time, I don't know how much I want to. You know? I mean, like, I did it. So that's the game, guys. That's the game. Well, can I do it without shrinking? I don't know. I don't know how to utilize the shockwave effectively. Oh, that's quick now. Yeah, it's really quick now. How much of the screen does it do? A lot. Most of it. And I heal at a certain point, so... I don't know. Whoops. Whoops. I don't... It's really fun. Don't get me wrong, it's really fun. I guess this is gonna be the last video. I mean... If he ever makes more content, I'll revisit it. Fun game. Speaking of... It's worth noting now, I guess, that the game doesn't actually cost much. It's like $6. I mean, it had like a 10% discount when I bought it, but by the time this video goes up, I'll be honest with you, there's not going to be a discount. So, you know, it's fun. Loved the game. Enjoyed it a lot. And if you are interested in playing it yourself, definitely go check it out. I mean, he's, you know, it's a solo game developer, so you're not only just supporting a small indie developer, but you're also getting a fun game out of it, and it's not super expensive. He's also got other games. Maybe I'll check him out. Games like this are quite enjoyable. I'd love to see some kind of thing where if you survive long enough, you can like unlock the ability to have more than just 2 abilities. That'd be cool. I mean, that'd probably be really powerful, and then you'd be utilizing your keyboard and not just your mouse. Yeah, fuck you guys. Yeah, see, it is powerful enough where like you just need to utilize it. I'm seeing the effects of it because at a certain point shrinking isn't necessary. Yeah. I mean, obviously we still got a couple more minutes here. We're basically seeing if I can survive without shrinking, because shrinking kind of helped me a lot as the box was shrinking, because me being super tiny almost gave the effect of the box being way bigger than it was when it was trapping me. So this is going to be a little bit more difficult. But I still think we got this. I mean, we just have so much. The only thing I will say, you know, maybe there's some balancing tweaks that could be worked on, because... Not because this felt unbalanced playing... Oh, yeah, no, let's save. We're about to enter the 4-minute mark, and that's precisely... Yeah. The most useful... Yeah, because see, I was tiny almost the entire time here. Yeah, this is where it's a lot more difficult. I mean, honestly, yeah, being tiny here is better. It makes this easier, honestly. Being tiny really makes this easier. But at the same time, yeah. We barely did that, I'll be honest. But I mean, there's also more upgrades we can get. There are more upgrades. So that would just become easier and easier. Basically my opinion on it. Well, also, we didn't get the thing that makes it so you can heal with it. And I think if you're able to heal with it, it'll make it easier. Because then you're able to heal every time you use it. We didn't find a way to utilize the rest of the purples. And there's got to be a way to utilize the rest of the purple. Which is the one thing I'm really curious on, is like... Yeah, there. That's all the healing. I guess the only thing I really want to see is the last one. I want to know what the last upgrade is. I really want to know what the last upgrade is. Because it's literally the only thing. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to pause and I'm going to try to find the last upgrade. Okay. I think this might show us it. God damn it. God damn it. I really thought that would. I was hoping it would. So, it means I either need that one or I need that one. Which is annoying. Alright, that's going to be a lot more farming. Yeah, give me some time. That is definitely some farming I have to do. Alright, I really hope this is the one. Let's see, we can buy that. We can buy that. We can't buy that, I swear to freaking God. I'm so close. See, the annoying thing about trying to farm this is that it's just so many pure resources, because I suspect this also might be the one that I need. Now I can also buy that. So it's just, it's so difficult to, like, farm it all, you know? It's really, really annoying to farm it all. I mean, I need 40,000. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna farm out till I've got 6,000 crosses, and I think I just need another like 1,000 of the orange, and then I can almost guarantee we'll see it. So yeah, I guess just one more time. Okay, this should be the final bit. I did actually farm in a challenge. I farmed in the Broken Lab challenge. I got to 4 minutes and 38 seconds without abilities, so that's pretty good. So this one of these, how? I actually don't know how neither of those showed us it, which makes me really curious what the final one is. So I guess that's just gonna do it then, and that we're just not gonna see it, I guess. I really don't want to grind this out this entire time. My I mean, I've only got a few thoughts left of what could possibly... I'm very curious what that gap is, but I will do one last video to figure out the gap, but that'll be next time. But I'll see you then. Bye. Hopefully you enjoyed. That's the end of the game. And, yeah, I'll see you when we grind out the last one.